is now about $400 trillion of global debt. So why
Presumably,
is
this would never ever get paid back, would it? It would just
so
continue.
if you paid back that debt globally at $1 per second, the 400 trillion, it would take 12,873,000 years to pay back. It would take 12,873,000 years to pay back.
Bloody hell.
Okay, so now you can start to understand the problem we're in. So the problem you're in is you're in this system, and we are all measuring a system that must, to stay solvent, raise prices. There is no democratic process to be able to vote for inflation or the capture of money.
Right.
So that means democracies have to break in that model because it's just theft. It's just theft. It's just theft. It's just theft. What it means is every single person in the world today is has financial repression at a massive rate that is getting worse and worse. And that has to centralize, and it has to make big monopoly companies and big media and WEF and big government bigger and bigger and bigger, as they're now not in service to you. They're stealing from you. They're stealing from you.
They're stealing from you.
Right.
So most people in the world are measuring that system from the system that's creating all the pain and yelling at different people within that system, making it stronger, making it stronger, making it stronger.
Right. Okay. So to get out of this, which presumably everybody watching will be going, okay, well, we can't carry on with this because it's so detrimental to our lives, and nobody wants to be in that much debt, and it seems clear that this will never get paid back. This will never get paid back, and we just pass it on to the next generation, and so on until one global company seems to own everything, as does seem to be the prediction that or some of these globalists want. Then it's got to crash, hasn't it? And we've got to sort of
so this can go on for a lot longer, and you wouldn't vote for somebody to allow that system to collapse, right? Because if you allowed deflation from a credit-based system that's only credit, the whole 400 trillion gets reset. It just counterparty risk, everything fails. House prices, they go almost to zero, because all banks fail, the entire system collapses. So there's no way any government would allow that to happen, because there'd be riots on the street.
Elke boerderij die failliet is gedraaid. Elke boer.
So what typically governments do in this is you create an enemy inside your country, the other side, you capture more power, you capture more control, and then to stay elected, because it's based on theft, and to stay elected, you have to create an enemy outside your borders. And then that's where the world goes to war. And this resets over and over throughout history. With gold, with other things, because they're centralized, because they have to be centralized, and you can't communicate at the speed of light on gold, it has to be centralized. They're subject to abuse. They get revalued, right? They get revalued, rules change. And why, if you just a really simple reason throughout history, and why is because if you can convince society that 2% or 1% inflation is great when the market should be deflationary, then you get to steal from everybody, all productivity of the world, with doing nothing but printing a piece of paper.